In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at and doing a tasting review of the Lalo 55%, 110 proof Blanco right here on the Tequila Hombre. Coming up next. Hello and welcome to this episode of the Tequila Hombre, where today we're going to be taking a look at and doing a tasting review of Lalo 55% Blanco, this 110 proof. Now, this is not a general release from Lalo. This was a special gift bottle that was given to me. But let me kind of give you a background history of Lalo and what my history with the brand is. All right, so here's my history with Lalo Tequila. A lot of people, some people know about this, but a lot of people don't. I originally found out about Lalo when it was only available in Texas. It was just basically starting out. A friend of mine that's a liquor rep in the area said, have you heard about this brand called Lalo? It's starting to make some noise out here. It's made by the grandson of Don Julio Gonzalez, who did the brand Don Julio. So I said, no, I haven't heard about it, but it sounds interesting. And I'll keep an eye out for it and see if I can get a bottle to do a review. And so one day, one of my viewers, Barry Freemel, if you guys don't know, if you've ever contacted me, people all the time send me questions about what they should buy and sometimes send me pictures and say if there's anything that I recommend them picking up. Well, Barry was at the store in Texas and he sent me a picture saying, hey, is there anything here that I should get to try just as a user? And so I saw in the picture that Lalo was on the shelf and I said, hey, I tell you what, I've heard great things about that Lalo tequila. You can get a bottle of that to try, but if you grab a bottle for me, I'll pay you back and you can send it to me. Just let me know what I owe you and I'll pay you back. Well, Barry ended up buying a couple of bottles of it and he sent me a bottle and did not ask for any money in return, which I appreciate. And in return, I made him the sponsor for the review. So if you want, the link for the review is in the description below. And I was one of the first to review Lalo Tequila for the United States. And so then I really enjoyed the brand. I gave it good marks. I really liked it. And it's really easy to drink. It's a beautiful tequila. So then I'm like, well, this is really good. I sent my link for the review to Lalo, and then he reached out to me and we became kind of friends chatting. And then I actually flew out to Texas and met with Lalo in outside the Dallas-Fort Worth area and had lunch with him and at the time one of his business partners who was a former executive for Southern Wine and Spirits. We had a great lunch. Lalo signed a bottle. I've got some pictures. I can post some pictures on Instagram if you want to see the pictures of us at the lunch. And we became good friends. And so then I said to him, hey, you have to come on and do an interview for us so people can learn about you and your brand and we can help the brand grow here in the United States. And so, he'd been busy doing a bunch of things and finally was able to nail him down. And we did a fantastic review on the Tequila Hombre channel for Happy Hour with the Hombre. If you haven't seen it, the link is in the description below. It went for about an hour and 50 minutes or so. It was a great review. We had a great time. And during this review, I brought up that I'd love to see this as a high proof. And he promised me that he would get me a bottle to try. And then eventually towards the end, and if you watch from like an hour 37 on, in the video, you can see where we get him to commit to doing an exclusive batch for the Tequila Barrel and Agave Collective. I was really excited about that. And this was about, 2.5 years ago or so. So I had kept in contact with him and checked in with him every now and then. And basically, he's told me that he still wanted to do that, but they were in the process of trying to expand the reach of the brand, the distribution of the brand, which I understood and said, okay, cool. I look forward to still doing this exclusive batch for the collective and for the members of my Tequila Barrel and Agave Collective. And so just recently, I've heard that they are going to be launching the high proof version sometime next year. And I thought, hey, now is a good time for me to do a review of this 55% and let you guys know all about it. All right, so that's the background information on it. And if you want to watch those videos, they are linked in the bottom in the description below so you can watch it. And I definitely recommend watching the interview. It's a great interview. We had a lot of fun, and there's a lot of great information about Lalo himself and the brand. All right, let's not waste any more time. Let's get in the tasting portion and see what this tequila is all about. All right, so now I know I talked for a little bit. Sorry, guys, it's going to be a little longer. But let's get into the tasting portion. Let's pour a little bit of this 110 Blanco in the glass. Let's see what it looks like in the glass. It coats the glass beautifully, of course. See the legs and tears starting to form on it. It's going to have a nice viscous mouthfeel to it, which I love. Looking at the tequila itself, it is crystal clear, dashes of silver shining through. Looks beautiful, just like you'd expect from anything from Lalo. Look at those, look at that tears and legs and stuff coming down there. Look at that, looks beautiful. All right, so as you know, we always taste with our eyes, nose, and our mouth, and so let's explore our senses and see what we get on this. So on the nose, get that beautiful cooked agave. So definitely the cinnamon and baking spices right up in the front of that. There's a hint of citrus in there. A nice minerality to it. So you can definitely use you can tell they use good quality mineral rich water. Slight hint of vanilla. And it's more on the floral side, which is really kind of nice. There's a little bit of a sweet cinnamon note in there, but it's very floral on the nose as well. But it smells really good. It smells, there's nothing bad so far. It's my mouth is starting to water, as I think this is probably going to taste amazing. All right, so that said, this is going to be my first sip of tequila. So of course we want to acclimate our mouth and gums and stuff to the 55% alcohol first. So it's going to sting a little bit. So I'm not going to judge any flavors and stuff to start. Yep, you get that burn. It's your gums going, holy cow, oh my God. So you just got to give it a second. Let it settle down so it knows what's coming. I love high proof Blancos. You guys that know, that follow me, you know we did the Carrera 54, which is amazing. If you haven't tried that yet, that is a must try if you like high proof, if you like Blancos, period. All the reviews, if you go to fermentandstill.com and read the reviews, those are all verified buyers, all 5 stars across the board. Some amazing reviews on it. So hopefully this Lalo can hold up to that Carrera 54. All right, so here we go. Let's see what we get. Coats the mouth beautifully. Nice viscous mouthfeel. Definitely getting that really nice cooked agave with cinnamon and baking spices note up front. A nice salinity to it too, so a little bit of brine coming through. A hint of citrus, but more on the light tart side, so almost like a tart lemon a little bit in there as well. Little bit of orange too type of note in there, so this is kind of on the citrusy side. Little hint of pepper in there as well. This is a beautiful Blanco. This is really good. Definitely enjoyable, definitely sippable. So if they come out with the 55% like this, it's going to be good. It's going to be enjoyable. I think people are going to really like it. Is it the best high proof Blanco that I've yet to have to date? No, it's not, but it's really good. So how would I rate this? I'd give this a solid 4 agave. I'd recommend it. But I'm looking forward to trying the real version when they come out, because they don't know if it's going to be 55 or lower. So they promised to send me a bottle to do a review of when the original bottle is being sent out. So I just have this one for my own personal pleasure, and I was originally going to give some samples out, but Lalo had asked that I don't do that. So I'm going to honor their requests and not share this with people. But it is very enjoyable. It's good. So if the version that comes out is like this, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be really good. Well, there you go. Hopefully you like the information I shared with you today about this Lalo 55% high proof that may be coming out next year sometime. Don't know what level it's going to be coming at it, but if you like the information I shared, make sure you click the thumbs up button, give me a like. If you're new to the channel, bienvenido, welcome, and we hope you become part of the Tequila Hombre community. We have a great community of people here, and we love it when you come and watch and participate in our live streams, as well as comment and like our videos. So make sure you click the subscribe button there and the notification bell next to it so you get notified every time we post our great information-filled videos here on the Tequila Hombre channel. And like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila, so keep following my recommendations, try the tequila I recommend, and hopefully you'll find some great ones that you like as well. Salud.